welcome to the stream. My name is Wrath. I'm here with some beautiful people. We are back with King's Crossing. We're heading into episode 5. If you guys don't know what's happened so far, you can find all this here on Twitch. Also, it's going to be uploaded to YouTube really soon. So that's cool. In the meantime, I'm going to break us down and go through kind of some of the stuff that we got going on, but I want to real quick introduce our players. So once again, we will go around the table for those of you who might be new and joining us. This is just Shifty. What we're going to do here is we're going to, I'm here also, hi, what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce myself. It's just real quick who you are, and then just a real quick snippet about what you're playing. So hey, I'm Wrath, I'm the dungeon daddy of this devilish group of daredevils. Let's go to Mr. Pickles.
I'm Mr. Pickles. I guess I'm the son or daughter of this family. I play Grunkle the Ogre. He's an ogre warrior that tries to be a hero.
Nailed it. Torvekek. Sorry, I shouldn't introduce your character for you. Fred.
I am Torvekek. I am dwarf, and I have Russian accent. Do not ask why. It is just what it is.
Nailed it.
I like digging holes and I like finding gold, as all dwarves should do.
Okay, I didn't want to cut you off. I apologize. And lastly, our newest member of the cast. Big round of applause and huge shout out to my good friend Shifty.
Hi, I'm playing Wylfer. I've just joined the group. That's all you get to know for now.
That's all you get to know. That's really all we found out last time. So, we're going to talk about a little bit of what happened previously on King's Crossing. So settle in. I almost said something super vulgar. Settle in and get comfy. Here we go, guys. In the freelance, we find ourselves trudging through the bog near the small, struggling settlement of Arwin's Rest. Two occasionally wavering heroes set out to find the, sorry, excuse me. I can't read over there. They set out to aid the local hunt captain Kyler with a hush-hush task of investigating what's driving dangerous wildlife toward the town. Along the way, they opted to help Alexios, the local priestess of Inebria, with the task of gathering some tough-to-reach ingredients for a brand new brew called the Numb Abyss. After some rough pioneering through the swamp, the crew saved a young half-elf named Alexios, who, upon owing them a life debt, has accompanied the party since. Even going as far as to aid them in experimentation with hallucinogenic mushrooms and squirrel tag. Finding their way back to the trail, the party came to a bloody scene at a tampered-with animal trap. Before they could catch their breath and devise a plan, an escaped convict animal, along with its neighboring captive, Wylfer, came tumbling out of the brush. Hot on their heels, the men of the Freelands sent a search party to track them. They were not ready to meet Grunkle and Torvekek, and also Alexios probably, as the party has a tendency to attack anything that moves near them. Before they could say a thing, blades were swung, arrows flew, and in no time the men of the Freelands lay dead in this clearing, and a very blood-soaked Grunkle stood over them. Who is this mysterious stranger who led these men to their demise? How much of that blood is Grunkle's? Will there be ramifications for murdering these men? Is the beast that escaped the trap nearby? Will the party reach the frost trees at Journey's End and learn what is driving the wildlife towards town? Will Alexios ever be able to brew the Numb Abyss? Will Mateo ever be cool enough for his new friends? Who is the grumpy man on the log? Is Torvekek cursed by an unknown god? Why is Wylfer not wearing pants? Find out right now on King's Crossing. We join our party. You guys are standing in the crossroads, this clearing. You have the blood, well, a very blood-soaked crossroads now. What used to be just the blood from whatever animal escaped this trap. Now, dead bodies lay astrew, and you all stand over it, cowering from a recently come to his senses Grunkle. What do you guys do?
Don't think we were cowering. I do believe we just
Grunkle just ate
fixed
people
a
in front of
wound,
you.
right?
I don't know about
Hey,
you.
we were-
If I just watched Fred eat a man, I probably wouldn't be like, huh, sod it.
Yeah.
So that hasn't happened before, has it?
No. I have not really been around him long enough to watch him eat somebody, and it is unsettling. That is the right word. Yes.
Unsettling. Yeah. Well, it's the first time I've seen this sort of thing happen ever.
Okay. So we back away slowly now. Yes.
Uh. Well, yeah, I'll follow you. Why not?
As a helpful hint,
Okay.
we're gonna stop here because you guys did bring up a good point. It's not something I brought up during the recap. Is Grunkle had ate a man, and then you guys tended to some of his wounds. You did so by injecting him full of drugs. So Grunkle's high as a kite on a bunch of drugs. I was curious, does anyone remember how much drugs you gave him? I was gonna go back and rewatch the last episode. I didn't get a chance to. I believe it was
gave him
one
one of
tincture
each.
and one laudanum,
Whatever they had on them, I think. Yeah.
which I
My
did.
notes
Good.
show that I got 9 points of corruption for the eating, and then I got 4 points of corruption for something else after the eating.
That would have been
But
the.
I didn't specify what, so I'm curious if a 4 would be equivalent, or if
Yeah, that
it's
would
more
be the
like a
laudanum.
7 to 8.
Yeah,
you know?
we'll say it was. Yeah, I think that's accurate. So you had 13 total. I did look it up. We had some questions about this before. That laudanum, tinctures, all that, it's opium is what it is. And
Yes.
tinctures
Which means
are
high.
Opium with alcohol.
right, yeah, it's a blended mix, but tinctures is basically an injected form of this. Laudanum is a ingested form of this.
Which is sort of weird because a tincture is very much something that's traditionally drank. It's like a potion made of alcohol and
Yeah,
herbs.
not in this one.
But-
But yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking it up today because I was like, what is the actual difference between these?
Get out a rubber hose and inject that grunkle. Get to, like,
I was thinking of like a
tie off my arm.
garden hose, which I guess you'd need for Grunkle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So he came to. We broke the javelin that was impaled in him, so we didn't make him bleed out by just tearing it out.
Mhm.
And we bandaged around the head of the javelin.
Yes, yeah.
We still got the head of the javelin in him.
Yeah, Grunkle still has was it a javelin? It was a javelin. Yep, javelin guy stabbed him. So you have a javelin sticking out, part of a javelin. Most of it was broke off, but a good 6 inches of a javelin sticking out of your shoulder.
We have a stick.
And you guys have a stick now. It's true.
We
Show
have
is
a
yours.
very nice stick.
You can say that, but it's definitely shattered at the end.
I mean, Grunkle is probably just standing here very high and listening to each of you talk about him, but just like looking back and forth with like his mouth slightly agape. Just.
Man, I hope he's not hungry still.
Yes. He's probably not hungry. Probably. You know. Yes.
I mean, I don't know. Can you? I don't know. Bring him back to this plane of existence.
Grunkle right here.
Yes, we know you're right there, Grunkle, but you just ate a man.
Thanks, big guy.
Well, Grunkle looks confused, like a confused expression, and says, "You ate a man."
No,
Then
we're
he
pretty sure it
gestures at
was
the
you.
man that he ate.
What? I did not eat a man. You ate the man.
I don't know.
But that
Grunkle
can't-
not good berserker, but dwarf maybe good berserker.
Are you trying to pawn off the man you ate on me?
Grunkle's a great berserker. I saw what he done in that battle. We should probably leave where we are. We're not in a safe area. Those guys are gonna come back.
No, nowhere safe. Can't stop for a second to eat crackers and cheese, 'cause bad thing in swamp. Start sinking in
Exactly.
ground.
All right, let's go then, shall we?
Grunkle feel like he's sinking. Can you hold Grunkle's hand?
No. Have you seen how
What
small my arms are?
what are you good for then?
I have a bow.
Okay, allegedly.
His
I
bow
clearly
is right
used
there.
it. Holding it in my hand. Alright, yeah, like I said, we should probably get out of here. Where are you guys heading? I'll tag along.
We're hunters. We're like great hunters.
That you, you, we tried hunting something and you ate the man.
It sounds like a successful hunt to me.
We weren't
The little-
hunting people.
Oh. Well, next time we see people, maybe you shouldn't be eating them. Let's
You ate them.
tally forth before we sink into the swamp permanently, because Grunkle still feels sinking, and
Does he know what tally forth means?
I don't think
No.
so.
But let's do it anyways.
Alright, let's go. Alright, I'll follow you. I guess I'm following you guys now. Sorry, your names were? It was kind of fast.
Oh, Grunkle. Our name is Grunkle. I'm Grunkle.
No, I meant the other ones. I think Grunkle said his name enough times for me to know what Grunkle's name is.
Good.
I am Torvekek. I'm pretty sure his name is Alex.
You do see a half elf, very clearly half elf, wrapping up, picking up back the camp that they had set down. That basically.
Did you need a hand with that, or?
No, they didn't really have a chance to set up camp, and they chose absolutely not to set up camp. So really, it was just Alexios' stuff, and he doesn't have much.
Right.
So he's just picking up his
Neither do
stuff,
I.
and he comes over and he reaches out to shake your hand. He goes, "Alexios Crow is my name. It's a pleasure to meet you, my new friend."
Wylfer Bellalore. I'm not as These guys seem well situated in some sort of military, right? These two.
Alexios kind of looks to them and then looks back to you and kind of puts a very forced smile, and he goes, "They're not crazy. They're very good people, heroes actually." And he kind of
Alright.
looks at you and smiles like, "Please don't piss them off."
Wasn't planning to. They had a hand in saving my life. I would say I done most of the work by escaping in the first place. But yeah, let's go. I'll follow you guys. I'll come with.
Were those men? Yes, yes. Heroes?
What?
What?
Are you guys not
Grunkle?
leading? Do you want me to lead? I don't know where we're going. I figured one of you guys would lead.
Right. Dwarf, lead the way, I guess.
Okay. I suppose we keep heading east. See what happens. We need to find what was it? The flags with the traps, and hope that Grunkle here does not eat us on the way when he gets hungry.
Why you say that like Grunkle not pack giant bag of food
Just-
from town?
You just
Hey,
ate,
Grunkle,
man!
Over Grunkle
did
made
say
sure.
You
that this
have
was the
Grunkle
Good
food
old
and you just
potato
ate, man!
wedges. You guys said, you take too many potato wedges. Grumble, grumble. But
It's a-
Grunkle, there.
It's at this point,
Yeah,
Wylfer,
well,
you do notice that this ogre, this whole time, while swinging sword, is holding a giant rucksack just bulging over his shoulder.
Well, you did say that this is the first time you've seen him eat a man.
Grunkle not
Right.
like these references.
So it's probably maybe this is the only time he's ever gonna do it.
Okay. So the first thing Elf did when he saw Grunkle was try and run. I have a feeling this will not be first time or last.
I tried to run.
Not talking
I
about
was,
me. You're talking about Alexios.
I was in. As a reminder, Wylfer, you very clearly told everyone that you're human.
I said I was a very I abnormally tall human. I
Yeah.
haven't showed them my ears.
Just
yet.
making sure I remember that. Yeah, you've told everyone I'm human. So Alexis is like, to be fair, I couldn't run. I was about neck deep in mud.
How
And
do you
who
sink in
helped?
mud?
Who helped?
Y-
When you're neck deep in mud, who helped? Torvekek dead.
Yes, the heroes. They saved my life, actually. Wilford, were Were those men chasing you? I feel like we just
They-
murdered people, and I'm not
they-
sure why.
It's alright. I'm pretty sure they were bandits. I was in a prison cell
Oh,
with that
Yeah.
animal.
You think they're bandits?
I'm assuming they were bandits. They were dressed like bandits. They didn't have any, like, royal armor or anything, if that helps.
Okay, we'll just go on the assumption they were bandits.
They weren't wearing anything like what you guys were wearing, at least.
Well, not everyone can afford dwarven plate armor.
Or Grunkle
the-
flower tattoos.
Or
Thwap,
the
thwap.
fancy cloak, or the cape that you're wearing.
Grunkle appreciate the honor of the cape, but this is cape for bad berserker.
just imagining
as I
Grunkle like
finish-
slapping his
finish
belly, like
equipping-
thwap thwap.
Yes, that's exactly
I
what that was.
As I finish equipping my armor, I all right, let's head out.
All right,
Okay.
let's go.
So, to my understanding, Torvekek is leading you guys further east along the game trail, correct?
I assume Torvekek was the leader in the first place.
Grunkle has pretty high fellowship. But overall average stats, so that kind of weird.
So you guys are gonna continue down the path. It's getting, I'd say, late afternoon, early evening-ish, but you guys continue down the trail. I'm gonna need standard survival checks from all of you.
All right, let's see if I can remember how to do this.
It's been a minute.
Oh, cool.
Get back to it. Grunkle, survival, failure. Wylfer, survival, failure. Needed a 45 or less, got an 84. Needed a 54 or less, got a 62.
What you say, standard?
Standard.
Yep.
Torvekek with the success. Needed a 42 or less, got a 40. You guys, thankfully, are following Torvekek, so he's going to lead you guys to success here. As you guys continue down the trail, you guys stumble across a couple more flags. You see a couple more traps. They're gonna have let's see, you got a success. You're gonna give me a 1d4 Torvekek.
1d4?
1d4. As you guys are traveling along, you guys are gonna find 1d4. What just happened?
Sorry.
You gotta do slash R.
Press flash. You guys slash R.
Yeah.
There we go. 1. You guys find 1. Small trap. Like, okay, so as you're walking along, you're gonna find these flags. Underneath the flags is marked where his local traps are. You do find one small game trap. It's a small snare trap, and in it is a dead rabbit. It seems that it was caught, killed. Seems to be in good, healthy condition. Well, besides being dead. But plenty of meat on it. Collecting that up, you guys continue on down the road. You guys come to another small clearing. This isn't like the crossroads. But once here, Torvekek, you're the one to notice, strung from a rope in the tree, hanging upside down, is a small deer. However, it is out of reach, and the rope seems to go off the trail into the rope goes up over a tree limb and then off into the trees. So you guys stand underneath this trap, small deer, dead, hanging from the trees above you.
Alright, here is a trap. Do you see anything around here? Or do we need to just, take care of it, or what? Do you know, Grunkle?
It's dead.
Well-
How do we take care of a dead thing?
You
Grunkle's
clean
gonna
it.
have to go wade out into the swamp water and chop the rope thing. And Grunkle will pull out his mortuary sword and presumably start moving towards it to go like where it's attached to the tree or something.
Okay.
he's gonna do a wide stance, like he's stomping and like he knows he's gonna sink into the mud.
Be careful, Grunkle. We don't want that to pull you out.
Okay.
Normally,
Do
it's
you
you
not
that
high-
pull us
see
out.
this wide stance? Grunkle
How
being as
high-
careful
hold
as
on.
possible.
How high up is this deer? Could Grunkle just lift me up and I could just cut it down?
The deer's probably hung about 15 feet off the ground, so
Grunkle's 9 foot tall.
Yeah, it's 2 Grunkles off the ground.
Yeah, it's probably a bit higher than.
So Grunkle's going
I
to
don't-
push
don't
aside
think I
this
can lift
bush,
the
and
so Grunkle's stepping off the trail to go track down the rope, cut it, loose the trap, and drop
I'm
the
assuming
deer.
I can see like where the rope
Grunkle,
is because it's
Grunkle.
not like a 300-foot rope like going deep into the woods. It's probably like a little bit off the trail.
True, yeah, it's not like 40 feet away or anything. It's just off the
Yeah.
trail. So while he's stepping off the trail to go do this, what are you guys doing?
Grunkle, how about I do this? I'm a little bit lighter than you.
Yeah, well, you sank like you made of dwarven steel.
Yes. But if I think you can get me out, if you think I cannot get you out.
Grunkle hit the bottom of swamp before he need pulling out.
I don't think you quite
That still
understand.
leaves us
Just get
the
out of.
problem. Still leaves us the problem of trying to get you out.
Fine, Grunkle will babysit the friends. You go do the adventurous fun of chopping rope.
Okay.
Fine, I'm fine. It's fine. You're right. Grunkle injured. Grunkle arm really feel funny.
You
Um,
don't be such a
as
baby.
he starts, as Torvekek starts walking away, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the rope.
Ooh. All right, I like it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get. Yeah. Sorry, I'm refamiliarizing myself with stuff here. It's not moving anything. Let's go with a challenging shot. It's not going to be that hard. I mean, it's small target, so it's going to be somewhat difficult, but it's not like a okay. You guys are fighting over who's going to go cut the rope, and all of a sudden you hear whoosh, as an arrow flies from Wylfer's bow, slicing the rope above the deer, dropping the small deer 15 feet as it crumbles down in the path. Everyone roll an awareness check. This is going to be easy.
Where's awareness? Easy, you said?
Easy. Yep.
Grunkle's drunkle.
You're welcome. It saves you from getting all that gunk on your armor.
All right.
Don't have any armor.
Grunkle, you're distracted. The deer drops in front of you, landing right in front of you. Kaboom! As the other two here, you guys see, Wylfer, give me a 1d6.
Give me a moment, just replacing my arrows.
No worries. /R space 1d6. Perfect. You guys see 3 squirrels go scrambling, dropping from this tree, spooked. They go start to scramble. Do you guys want to do anything with them, or let them go?
I mean,
No,
let
I've
them
already
know,
wasted
go,
one
I
arrow.
guess.
I'm not doing it again.
I'm sorry?
I already wasted one arrow. I'm not gonna start shooting arrows at small creatures.
Okay. Torvekek?
I mean, there's not much for me to do, I don't suppose.
Okay. The squirrels scramble off back into the woods. You guys are left with one who's carrying the dead rabbit? Or did you guys even collect the rabbit?
You said we collected it because
You
that's
said we
what
collected it.
That's up to you
anybody
guys. You
reasonable
guys
would do.
found it.
You did say though that we collected it because why would we not? It's our mission. We're on the mission.
Well,
And
Alexios
Grunkle
is
has
carrying
all
it.
the food.
You also
Oh, okay.
found an animal trap before, and you guys were like, "Nah, fuck that," and kept going.
I mean, I'm just saying that's what you said. We were breezing through it. So narratively, you said we picked it up. And
Right, but I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to put words in your mouth. So that's why I was like, yeah, I should double check. So who is carrying it?
Yes, Grunkle's got it.
Grunkle's
if we
carrying it.
found
All right,
50 gold and you said we collected it, there's no one arguing with you there. Like
fair. I just double checking. So it's tied to Grunkle's belt.
That rabbit.
All right, we're going with it's tied to Grunkle's belt. So you guys have the rabbit. You have a deer now laying in front of you. What do you guys do?
Do we? Is it still in one piece, or is it like it crumpled on the ground?
Both. Yes.
All right. I feel it would be messy to skin it here, so maybe just Grunkle's wearing like a barrel backpack, right?
He is wearing a barrel backpack.
Can we just like tie it onto that? Grunkle?
Grunkle lose lots of blood, but still enough blood to move, maybe.
All right, so that's how about you, Torvekek? Is it a good idea, bad idea?
I have no idea. I mean, we can clean it here, or we can take it back like this. Doesn't matter to me.
We'll just take it back like this. We can skin it in this slightly more sanitary area, I think.
Well, I mean, if we don't take the insides out now, it might go bad before we get it back. I wouldn't worry about the skinning. I'd leave that to the villagers.
Oh, yeah. For sure. So we got it. We chuck it on Grunkle's back. We head out to wherever we're going. You guys didn't actually tell me where we're going.
We're hunters.
This is where we were going.
Yes. Trees.
Right, okay, so got it. Chuck it on Grunkle's back. Head out.
Pretty much, yes.
The trees, they have white on them, I think. I don't know. Grunkle high on opium.
Who's gutting and cleaning the deer?
Ew.
Well, I don't have a knife, so I can't do it.
I also don't have a knife. I have a spear, though. I could just start stabbing it.
Can the head of the spear twist off, like screw on, screw off?
No, my spear is not actually a spear. I'm sorry to mislead you. It is a stick.
Alexios will walk
It's a
over
sticky
and
cola spear.
Alexios will walk over and hold out one of his knives. He's like, "Do you need it?" Holding out to Wylfer.
I mean, do you know how to gut an animal? Do I look like I know how to gut an animal?
Absolutely not. I've never hunted before.
I take the knife.
All right. This is going to be a survival check. You have said that you have no experience with this, correct?
Yep.
I'm going to go...
I'm pretty sure I would have no experience with this sort of thing.
I'm going to go standard.
Just a standard rolling?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go standard. Cause yeah, I'm gonna go standard.
Why stealth?
Did I roll the wrong one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Grunkle sees you doing it.
I accidentally clicked on stealth. My bad. I thought I clicked on the right one. My bad. Sorry about that.
Torvekek has also spotted you.
I like crouched down. I'm like, can you guys still see me?
They do. They watch you do it very clearly. Wylfer gets to work on this deer. Pretty good success. He's going pretty quick with it too, surprisingly. What are the other two doing?
I guess I'm just gonna be looking around, see if there's a trail leading to the next trap from here.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You know what you're looking for. You already have been leading the group. You're still on your trail. You can see where it's leading. Continuing to head east. Grunkle, what are you doing?
Grunkle, because we're stopping for more than like 10 seconds, is going to do his perimeter thing, but very high on opium, presumably still. I don't know how much time has passed. And I don't know for sure how long opium lasts, but I'm guessing it's at least an hour or two or something like that. So he's going to like set up a perimeter. He's going to attack a bush that threatened him with its stance, and he's going to start kicking and poking at the ground to make a pit for a fire, even though there will be no fire pitting in this realm. It's too wet. What am I gonna do?
Okay. As you're kicking and stomping and walking around, you're noticing that there's just a lot of, what would you call it? Dead twigs, branches, stuff on the ground, pretty much all over. So as you're kicking, you're just like kicking piles of branches and twigs.
That'd be great for starting a fire, huh? Okay, well, Grunkle's going to gather that up so that the fire master, when he arrives at our unit, can start a fire.
Okay. Add that to your
Hey,
inventory. You'll have, yeah, yes.
Do you by any chance have a lantern on you?
Let me check my belong. No, I absolutely don't. I don't know if you've heard. They found me in a mud pit. I lost most of my.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Makes
items
sense.
in the
Torvekek,
mud
do
pit.
you by any chance have a lantern on you?
I might actually.
It looks like Grunkle's collecting stuff for some sort of fire.
Trappings.
Collecting
I'm
wood,
doing this
collecting
as I'm.
wood.
I do
as
have a
I'm
lantern.
gutting this thing. All right. Cool.
Collecting wood
I'll
for a
keep that in mind for
fire.
later. I'll keep that in mind for later as I go back to gutting the deer.
Grunkle, you can add however many bundles of dry
Sticks.
kindling. Yeah, I was trying to think of the word. Alexios will he'll get down and help Wylfer, and you guys are able to tag team it, and you guys have this thing done within like half hour less.
Yeah, this thing's filled with reagents I don't need.
What is?
Oh, the organs of the deer.
The
Oh,
organs of the deer.
Like you're some sort of creepy, like
I was
forest
talking
witch.
specifically to Alexios, who's sitting right beside me.
Yeah, Grunkle doesn't hear you.
You say that, and he kind of looks at you like, just very shocked look on his face, like, what did you just say?
If it comes in handy, it'll come in handy. I'm just saying.
He kind of looks around like you just said some slur, and he's hoping no one heard you. He's like, oh.
I said it quietly. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Continues working speechlessly. You guys wrap up. You've got a deer. Who are you guys strapping it to the barrel?
Yeah, we're strapping it to the barrel.
All
That
right.
was the plan. If it's still the plan, then yes, we're doing that.
Do you guys have anything to strap it to the barrel with? How are you strapping it to the barrel?
Hopes and dreams.
Oh, okay.
Hopes and dreams. I do not actually have any
What
rope.
kind
Thought I
of-
did.
Fishing line, rod and hook, sleeping roll, lodestone, compass, flint and tinder, and a mess kit. We could use fishing line to tie it on.
You could try.
Good try. Yeah, that's all I really have to tie it on there. Alexios, dude, no wait, hold on, we've already been over this. You've got like nothing.
This is true. Yeah.
Neither of you guys have.
No, I do not have rope.
You're adventurers and you didn't bring rope with you. Who doesn't?
I
bring
am
rope?
not
Grunkle,
an
Grunkle
adventurer.
hunter.
I
We're
am
hunters.
traveling world to find ale. I wasn't
So how are we
expecting
gonna-
to need rope.
How are we gonna carry this thing?
That is a good question.
We used the garden hose from earlier when Grunkle shot up.
The fuck?
Oh, maybe that was in Grunkle's mind.
Grunkle, you have strange mind and you should keep strangeness in mind. I do not want you eating another baby.
Sorry, I'll keep collecting sticks.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on, didn't you say that this was the first person he ate?
He threatened to eat child in village. I think it was not joke like he tried to say.
Right. Oh wait, hold on. I've got a bullwhip.
was
I can tie it
joke.
on. I can tie it onto the backpack with my bullwhip.
Feel like that will not go how you think.
At least if it holds it on there for a moment, it's good enough. We just need to carry it for a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Well, for like 5 little bits.
Fuck it.
It is
Roll
good to
one
fire
d
away.
100. Do a
Just
pure
roll
luck
one?
pure luck check to see if you can get a bullwhip to secure. this deer to his barrel. A 93, that is a fail.
Alright. I like we placed the deer on the barrel and I've just kind of loosely tied it and it's just like
Yeah,
well,
it just
that didn't work.
crumples. How would you guys like to
Alright.
I mean,
Does anyone know how to make rope out of like vine or something? I am not jungle dwarf, so it is not me that be able to do.
now I don't mean to make you sound stupid, but vine's not just natural ropes.
I am dwarf. I have no idea.
Grunkle, can you use your sword to cut one of these down?
Well, I
Oh wait, hold on.
Grunkle could, but-
Wait. Hold on. There was rope connected to the deer. I cut the deer. There's rope on the fucking ground.
Well, and vines are inferior rope. You have to bind them together because they're made of simple materials. The cellulose
okay.
is not a
Thank you.
strong structure.
Stop, Grunkle. Grunkle,
Okay,
stop.
Grunkle
There's
stopping.
rope on the ground. We can just use
EXE.
the rope that's on the floor.
Fascinating. You easily secure the deer to the barrel. Using the rope that was shot down. You guys
Thank you for the
are
thoughts, though, Grunkle. I appreciate it.
Maybe go to a science class.
Yeah, I've now done everything.
Yo,
for this deer.
Wylfer did
You
just
guys
cut
are
down this
awesome.
deer, gut it, clean it, strap it to your barrel. You guys now have a full deer. What would you guys like to do? Torvekek has found the path forward.
Torvekek, have we found where we're going? Are we done here as
Yes,
I like
we're
brush
doing
off the
this.
dirt off my knees? Alexios, do you want this knife back?
Yeah,
Might come in
yes,
handy.
please. He
I wipe it on my pants and I hand it back to him. Blade first, because I'm stupid.
he is talented in the use of these, surprisingly. And so he takes it carefully and cautiously, cleans it off and re-equips it to his bandolier. Torvekek, what would you like to do? Do you press your party forward?
Yes.
All right. You guys continue down the trail in the setting sun. It's starting to get to a point where you should either be reaching the trees or setting up camp to hopefully reach them first thing tomorrow. Supposedly this trip was only supposed to take about a day. You did have a couple of side trips that you guys did take. As you guys are going, why don't everybody roll me a standard awareness check real quick.
Make sure I click on the right damn one this time.
Unless you're stealthing, you guys can stealth too if you want. I stealth everywhere I go.
Crouch down.
You know,
Can you guys see
obviously,
me?
I would be crawling everywhere that I
crawl,
go.
looking for traps everywhere I go.
Okay, well, obviously, we'd have the barbarian go first. I
Right.
would never look for traps.
Um,
God, that movie sucks.
Don't need to if you're a barbarian. You just walk right through them.
As you guys are carrying on, Torvekek, you're keeping an eye on the trail, not losing the trail, keeping an eye out for flags. Wylfer, you hear something in the brush. Something snaps twigs, grunts, snorts, grunts heavier, and you hear it stop.
Grunkle, that's not you grunting and snorting, is it?
No.
I pull my bow, I draw an arrow, and I point it in the direction of where this noise is coming from.
You hear the grunt stop, you hear heavy breathing, and then you hear a snort, and something charges towards you through the brush. Wylfer, you get 1 moment to act. What do you do?
I lose
3,
the arrow that I
2,
just readied.
1. You fire an arrow. Go ahead.
I forget how to do this. Give me a moment.
No worries. We'll get back into it. I know we took a week off.
Yeah, hunting bow. Is it just a standard difficulty?
Yep, standard difficulty. You're shooting right where the sound is. Hey, before we continue, don't forget you guys have fortune points.
Oh yeah, I would like to use one of those. Oh wait, no, you know what? I'm good with missing just in case it's something that's not gonna actually kill us.
You want to pull a Grunkle and attack your friend?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Do you not remember what I'm talking about? The creature
No, I
that
know
you
exactly
freed
what
from.
you're
Okay,
talking
okay. I was
Yeah,
like, all right. Oh no, sorry, you didn't use it. Okay, so as you guys are standing there ready, well, Wylfer's standing there ready. A boar comes trampling out of the brush straight at you guys. I need each of you to roll initiative.
This button, right?
I think I did that right. That's not his name.
So I need to right click on my token, right?
Yep.
Then the battle thing.
Yep.
Then initiative. Nope, that's ping. There we go.
There we go. All right, Grunkle. There it is. All right. Okay, so it looks like somehow this thing charges out of the brush, heading straight for Grunkle. Grunkle, what do you do?
I take my sword out and slash it.
Okay.
Oh, would I have collected my arrow from before, or is it just lodged in the tree and I can't get that back?
The one that you just now fired?
No, the one that I knocked the deer down with.
No, you've collected that one. You can have that one
Oh, okay,
back.
cool. So I'm back to 4 arrows.
Okay, Grunkle, you're attacking.
Yes.
So 1 action point. It's charging at you, so you won't need to move. You can just hit it as it comes up to you.
Can I charge at it?
Yeah, you could charge back at it.
'Cause
Absolutely.
I would like to charge at it because I
Yeah.
think I get something for doing that.
You do. You absolutely
Going
do.
for an intimidation with the ball.
You charge me, I charge you.
I run amok, which gives me a +20 base chance to strike with a melee-based attack action when I
Okay.
charge.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to click on Mortuary Sword, and I'm going to give myself +20. And it's a standard.
Plus 20 for the charge, plus 1d6 for run amok. Is that correct?
Oh,
Or did I have it backwards?
no, it's a plus Fury dice for charging, but I also get +20 base chance modifier because of run amok.
Yeah, it's okay. I had it backwards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I do get a benefit that I didn't remember. I don't flip it because flipping is bad.
Flipping is bad. Oh. You guys have fortune points.
I want to use a fortune point because I'm a hater.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you guys could click them yourself. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You just.
Yeah. There's a reroll button on it.
Oh, cool. Foundry, man. Huge shout out to Foundry. Okay. So you roll. You swing on your first one, but you easily bring it down and stab down, slashing back into him. Success for, what is that, 10 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like much because I've been playing D&D, and if you deal less than 10 damage, or well, I should say less than 20 damage, you're just a failure.
I will say that you give this thing a nice cut as it runs through, slashing it along its side. Welcome back, Tough Nuts. Alright, you... Is it charge for 2 action points, swing for 1? Or is it charge for 1? Anyone remember off the top of their head? I'm pulling it up.
I have no idea.
I'm pulling it up. Charge for 2, attack for 1. So that is 3 action points. That brings
So
us...
if I had aimed, then I wouldn't have... Sorry, I'm sneezing over here like crazy. I wouldn't have failed if I had aimed because I'd have an 87 and I would have rolled a 79. Is that my memory failing me? Because aim is +10, yeah?
Yes,
And-
but then you wouldn't have been able to charge and wouldn't have gotten your extra d6.
Oh, is the charge not like 2 actions for charge attack? Or is it charge then attack? 3 points total.
Charge at movement times 2 and add 1d6 die to damage.
Okay, so it's just a bunch of movement, and then you have
Yeah.
to have an attack. So you
Yeah,
could charge
for 2.
and just then stop at the end and be like, "Hi."
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it
It's
seems
Hey,
like.
how's it going?
And you'd be like, I have a fury die, but I'm not using it.
Basically,
Okay.
you could. What I would allow in that case is you could charge forward, save one for react, and add that fury die to your reaction. If you like. No, that wouldn't work either because that
Yeah,
would be
that
a parry or dodge. Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Let's note it down. I don't have my notebook. Note it down and give me something to look up during the week. Double check
Okay.
that. But charge 2, attack 1. That brings us to Shifty, which your name should be
It should say Wylfer.
Wylfer. I also noticed down the bottom right you can see, or bottom left you can see players. There's GM, there's Fred as Torvekek, Pickles as Grunkle, and then just Shifty. I don't know why you're not Wylfer. I'll have to look into that.
Does it take an action to change weapons, or?
If you do it at the beginning of your turn, it won't take an action.
Alright, well I'm pulling out my bullwhip, and I'm
Okay, yep.
Cause yeah, this thing's a yard away from me, I assume.
Let me get movement order, because we know we had Torvekek at the front. Grunkle usually took up the back last time, but where was Grunkle this time in your guys' formation?
I had assumed I was in the middle, but that was just my theater of mind, I think, and there's nothing I did to imply that I was in the middle.
There's 4
That's why I was
slots.
a
Which
little
one's the
confused. It
middle?
was charging for
Yeah,
me.
I would say I was behind.
Hang on.
making sure
There's
the deer
4
didn't fall
people.
off.
There is no middle. I need to know where Grunkle was.
Well, Grunkle is 2 people, so technically we have like 5 people, and I
Okay.
take up the frontmost middle. Like
Okay.
Torvekek is leading Grunkle, and then I assume
I'm behind Grunkle,
Wylfer,
I'm
and then
making
Alexios.
sure the
Okay, and
Yeah,
Alexios
you're
is
full
last.
of ready.
falling off.
to spank me in case I like try and eat Torvekek, but I'm not going to.
Okay. And basically this thing was coming out of the woods from the side, and that's why it was charging Grunkle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so Shifty, you are not next to this thing. Grunkle charged at it, so now it's a good. What's your movement, Grunkle? 6.
9 foot tall.
Movement 5.
Yes,
It's
5
on your primary page. My movement.
There
5,
we go.
okay.
I see it now. Agility bonus
Um,
+3.
So I'm gonna assume that's 5 yards. I can't remember what it is in this system.
It's yards.
Yeah. Okay. So he is 10 yards away, I believe. We'll double check myself here real quick. Yes, he's 10 yards away. This boar.
Fine then. I'm not pulling out the I'm reading another arrow then.
Okay.
'Cause that thing's a bit further away than I thought it was.
Yeah, he was charging at you guys. Grunkle intercepted.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I fired one arrow, I missed, and I've pulled another arrow and drawn it.
Okay. So load varies, but for your bow, is it a crossbow?
It's
Okay.
just a hunting bow.
Hunting bow. It's just gonna be 1 action point to load another arrow in there.
How many action points do I have?
3.
3.
Alright.
You can use as many as you want during your turn. You can only save one for a reaction, which would be like
So
dodging
I'm
or parrying.
using one to load an arrow,
Mhm.
and using one to fire an arrow, right?
Yes. You could also use another one to take aim. Give yourself a +10.
I'll do that, I think. So that would be the base chance modifier.
Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
That's what
And
I
you said
did
plus-
with charge.
Plus 10. You said.
Yeah, +10. Base chance modifier.
And
Yeah. Okay. You have fortune points. All right.
Do I have to hit the reroll button?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, with a success. Great success too. So you fire off an arrow, and it looks like it's gonna miss. It dinks off of Grunkle. He moves his arm in the way. Yeah, sure. It bounces off his belly and ricochets straight into the boar.
My flower tattoo protects me. Just
Uh,
that one. This is the only flower tattoo on my flank.
Well, I'm glad I hit it. That.
I need damage.
Right. Do I just click the damage button?
You can try.
Is that correct?
Damage. 8 damage. All right. This thing is looking. It stabs into it. It lets out a nice big belly grunt as it continues to charge. But before it even gets a chance,
Before I finish my turn, I look over at Alexios. I might need to borrow that knife again.
that brings us to Torvekek. What do you want to do?
Let me make sure I got the situation right here. It's just the one thing, right?
That you can see.
Oh, well, that's comforting. Well, I guess I am dwarf, so axe and shield hoe.
Is
That
Grunkle
sounds
the
like
shield
3
hoe?
items.
Axe and
Axe,
shield and
shield, and
hoe.
So
Do you
I'm
have
going.
a 4th arm for beer?
Oh, I need
I'm gonna get in close with it and engage it and let the long range dudes do the long range thing. So I'm gonna be off to the side of it and let them, shoot into the side of it.
Thank you. I appreciate your ability to think.
So,
So, like-
what is Torvekek's movement? You could charge, and you'd be able to get within range of it, and it would give you a plus 1d6 on your attack.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. So you charge, attack. That's going to be 3 action points. You can attack with a plus 1d6. So additional die 1, I believe, right, Grunkle?
Yeah. I would get 2 additional die if I charged while I was heavily wounded.
Let's not get to that point again.
What just happened?
Nothing.
Okay. I charge it, and I swing my nice battle axe at it. So I get an
Nice
additional
battle.
fury die for the charge, right?
Yep. So put a 1 there.
Okay. No modifier?
Nope. Standard roll.
Okay, standard difficulty rating, cool.
Nice.
Nice. You guys rolling great. Okay. You swing on it. Give me a damage roll.
12.
12. Holy shit.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Into
Alright.
my axe!
You slice into it too. Man, this thing's charged. It hasn't even gotten a turn to attack. Oh. That's all you guys' action points. He's got Grunkle and he's got Torvekek up in his face.
I see Alexios didn't join the initiative.
Grunkle needs to move his
Mhm.
token there then, if he's up in his face too.
Well, we're not. The tokens really don't matter.
I use the totem to keep track of where everybody's at compared to the thing we're trying to kill.
Okay. Make sure you guys describe where you are because some people just listen to this and not watch it. So we need to make sure we describe. But we did do that last time where we kind of keep track of everything. Okay. Yes, Alexios is now in the turn order. For reasons. Okay, that gives me the board's turn. He needs to pick one of you guys to attack. Shifty, can you give me?
I'm not close to the ball before you
I know.
do an attack. so, yeah.
I know. Can you give me message me a number between 1 and 10 on Discord. Grunkle, pick a number.
5.
Torvekek, pick a number.
8.
All right.
Alexios, pick a number.
The number was 7. Torvekek got close. So it's going to attack Grunkle. Let's see how this works. This is another untested maneuver here. Boop, 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 boop. Another thing we are going to need to look at is your guys' weapon traits, because they will do different stuff to your weapons, and I have a feeling that we didn't look at that last time. Like, if you have a weapon that is vicious, it adds an additional 1d6 fury die.
Are you talking about the
whether
qualities?
if they quality of it,
Ah.
whether they inflict a injury or not. Basically, I went to roll this guy's thing and it says that he gets a 1d6 extra fury die, and I'm trying to make sure that's accurate before I just give him that. I'm trying to remember why he gets that. I don't actually see why, so I'm going to take that away because I don't want to screw you guys over here. All right, roll. Let's see how this goes. Why does it keep saying bog thing? What it is, whatever. Oh wow. Okay, so he tries to gore into Grunkle, rolling a 7 on damage. What is your damage threshold?
8.
8. So this thing gores into you. It stabs in, like he hits you, but you more of just get bounced back rather than impaled by his tusk. So he more of just headbutting you. The what?
The ogre belly that he's got, it just went blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that guts protected you from an arrow and a tusk now. Let's see. God, what else does he want to do with his turn? We are going to. I'm trying to think if this thing counts as an underling or not. If I can use my fortune points. I don't know. I still don't know how underlings work. I'm gonna have to look into that too. I'm gonna say no for now. We're gonna leave it at that. We're going to why are you pulling me away? Oh, that's Foundry that does that.
Why are you pulling me away? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, there's not much else he really wants to do. Alright. He's gonna not use the rest of his action points. That's gonna bring us back to Grunkle. Grunkle, what do you want to do? This thing just headbutted you in the gut.
Roundhouse kick it.
Roundhouse kick.
Grunkle, are you there? Alright.
Did we lose Grunkle again?
Seems like. We'll come back to him. He is paralyzed by fear by the headbutt. Wylfer, what do you want to do?
Oh shit! Sorry. Fuck.
Like Wylfer's
My
also
bad.
paralyzed by fear.
What can I do? I can walk up to it, but that's only 8 yards, and it's 10 away. You said.
It's 10 away currently from you. Yeah.
Yeah, I can only move 8, and that's not close enough to use my melee weapon. I guess I'll. It's the best I can do.
You'll do what? Sorry, you cut out.
I'll fire another arrow at it.
Okay. Load, aim, fire.
Load aim fire. Yep.
Alright, fire with a +10. Oh, I see in the chat he did say BRB real quick.
Well, critical success.
Critical success, my god. Alright. Roll damage on that.
Did it? Wait, hold on. It says dodge and parry. What did I do?
Well, he has a chance to dodge and parry, but I don't think he can on a crit.
All right. Where's the
damage?
How's the damage?
It's right there on chat.
No, it's not there for me. It says dodge or parry.
It doesn't say damage.
No, it doesn't say damage this time. It said damage last time. I don't...
This for me. What the hell? Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Where are you? For this one. Hunting bow. You have finesse and you have weak. Neither of those should affect it, I wouldn't think. Looking at qualities. Finesse.
I'm back.
No.
Welcome back.
Back. Weak. This means they don't inflict injury.
It says damage 5+, and then in brackets it says 1+ hashtag close bracket d6 times 6.
Right, yeah, it's weird that. Okay, well, I'm gonna try rolling damage for you. Weird that you can't roll your
Alright,
own
thank you.
damage, but. Alright.
Weird.
10 damage to this guy. Let you know he is grievously wounded at this point.
He's got 2 arrows pointing at him.
Yeah, he does. He has 2 arrows sticking out of him, an axe slash and a sword slash. We're gonna real quick dip back. Grunkle, we're gonna dip back to your turn.
Grunkle smash!
Go for it.
With
What
his
do you?
sword.
Are you just doing an attack?
Double aim attack.
Double aim attack. Plus 20 to your attack.
Plus 20. It's like I'm charging, Grunkle. Smash.
I think that's what you got last time, wasn't it?
Grunkle whiff.
Yeah.
You want to use a fortune point?
How injured does it look?
Grievously.
No.
Okay.
Grunkle smash into tree.
Grunkle smash into tree. Grunkle swing and a
smash.
miss. Whiffs. Torvekek, that's gonna bring us to you. This thing just headbutted Grunkle, got shot by an arrow, and ducked under a swinging blade. What do you do?
It will be another axe to the face for it.
Okay. Just swinging your axe?
I mean, there's not really much else for me to do. I am dwarf. I have axe. That's about it.
Okay. It's a success, though.
Lop its head off.
9 damage.
He still has action points, though, so I rolled a 14. I'm gonna try and parry this. Cause I've never done that, and I want to know exactly how to do it. So if I remember right,
Wait, the boar is parrying the axe with his like.
With his tusks.
basically,
Okay, his tusks. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say with his face. That doesn't seem like a bright idea.
no, it's. I mean, this
Both-
boar is
both your
about as
tusks.
big as Torvekek, so. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do this with this NPC sheet. It's a little different. If I just click parry here, what does it do? Simple, standard, base chance, none. Don't flip. Okay, let's try. What the hell was that? You heard that too?
It's like really bad failure. Good lord.
I heard that.
Oddly human boar sounds.
Yeah.
It is relatively sexual.
That was weird.
It's a worrying sound coming from a boar, but oh well.
Parry Torvekek's attacks. Okay. So he failed. So you will hit him for what, 9 damage? He goes to smack your axe out of the way, and you cleave straight into the side of his face, driving his head down into the ground. It lets out one last squeal and collapses.
Stay down, filthy animal.
Alexios, do you want to go just stab that real quick?
Alexios walks over and pulls out a dagger and like stabs it right into the throat, and he's like, "I think that's right."
Thank you. Just making sure it doesn't move when we're getting it. I assume we're keeping this one as well, right?
I suppose so. No reason not to.
Alright, Alexios, did you want to try getting it this time, or?
He pulls out the dagger and flips it around and hands it back to you.
Alright then. What was it? It was a survival one? I think?
Survival standard. What are the rest of you doing while he does this? Alexios will assist you with this though.
Oh,
He
okay,
doesn't
well,
need to. You guys are really great.
Apparently I'm really good at this.
Grunkle, Torvekek, what are you guys doing for the next 20 minutes?
Just while he's doing his thing.
Hey
Yeah.
Grunkle, can you, while I'm doing this, can you snap off one of these tusks? I'd like to keep it as a trophy.
No, Grunkle, make perimeter. Grunkle, make camp. Because
As you
Grunkle's
walk away
scared.
from me, that's cool. That's fine.
Yeah, Grunkle's going to stomp around and make his military perimeter, and time permitting, after he's killed that bush that's threatening him again, he will go ahead and stomp a hole and gather twigs.
Once again, you find the area is littered with twigs.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm getting my 2 arrows back. 3 arrows?
1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm
Your
at it.
third one, you'll have to head off trail to go search for.
Grabbing the 2 first, and then I'll grab the other one later.
All right.
Before we head out.
What was Torvekek doing during this downtime?
4.
Torvekek is, I guess, just looking around to see if there's another. We didn't really leave the clearing, did we, or did we go a little bit of ways?
You guys are just at the edge of the pathway, really.
I'll just make sure that there's nothing else gonna sneak up and try and kill us.
Okay.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Can I borrow your axe?
What do you need my axe for?
Well, I asked Grunkle if he could snap off this tusk, but I can't do it with this knife.
Fine. Torvekek walks over and wham!
Kills Wylfer.
Chops off with his hand.
Cuts the tusk off.
All right. You clear off one
Pocket it.
clean tusk. That tusk is probably as big as about your forearm.
Yeah, well, I chuck it in my backpack.
Add it to your inventory. Grunkle, you found
put it
plenty
in-
more sticks and firewood. Torvekek, you keep an eye out. Make sure nothing else is sneaking up on you. Go ahead and roll me an awareness check while you're at it. Standard. Wylfer, you skin, gut, clean. You now have a giant boar carcass here. And boar pelt. You guys also have one deer pelt and deer carcass. Grunkle, make sure you're adding those to your inventory. Is Grunkle carrying the boar as well?
Can Grunkle carry the boar as well?
Is Grunkle here?
Yeah, Grunkle's here. I don't
Oh.
know. I'm suddenly typing all these things because I assumed it was just quest items. So I'm going to title it that.
I mean, you guys can get back to the town and not
Would,
have any of the items.
Would a boar tusk be under any item thingy?
I doubt it. I'm typing in trade good.
That is.
All right, I'm gonna assume you guys have that figured out. You guys pack up. Torvekek, you're leading your party. Where are you leading them? Continuing east.
Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my other arrow first.
All right.
Make sure I don't get lost.
I'm still waiting on an awareness check from Torvekek, and then we'll do one awareness check from Wylfer.
Did man say how many traps we were supposed to find?
Uh-oh.
Doosh.
Wylfer, you are not able to find your arrow.
Damn, that's fine. I'll walk back up to the group.
And Torvekek, while you're out scanning the perimeter, making sure that no one is sneaking up on you, you turn around and you see that you've walked away from your party. You don't see them.
Fuck. All right.
I'm gonna need awareness checks. Awareness checks from Wylfer and Grunkle, please.
Can
And
I
Alexios.
Can I do my awareness check while singing typical Grunkle songs?
Yes, you can.
I failed again.
The sleigh bells are going ding 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 line do. Standard fuck.
Neither of you guys noticed that Torvekek's not here anymore.
I want to use a fortune point to
Okay.
reroll.
Go for it.
These sleigh bells ring-a-ling, ding ding ding-a-ling.
Torvekek's gone.
Did you
Okay,
learn
I'm gonna
that song
sing
from
even
Grunkle?
louder then. So hopefully, maybe he'll realize. You know what? And actually, I'm gonna go to traditional untraditional punk ogre, like meta screaming.
Okay.
It's just like.
With that, I'm gonna allow Torvekek to make another awareness
Okay.
check. See if he hears it.
Make it easier.
Ye-
There's definitely noise coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
I hurt my throat for you.
Oh, is that yours? You
25.
succeeded.
Yeah.
Perfect. You hear the guttural as he's singing Christmas songs.
Yeah, it's all ogre music is sort of Christmas based.
Oh, okay.
All ogre music is made by one person,
You-
and their person is named Grunkle.
You'd easily be able to find your way back to the trail.
This
Oh, welcome
No.
back. Where'd you go?
I thought you were following.
I walked that way looking for my arrow. Didn't by any chance find it, did you? I didn't find it.
That's so true. Torvekek was probably like, "Let's go," and Shifty went that way. Grunkle stood still. Alexios was like,
Grunkle didn't want Alexios to feel in danger since he's the only one with Grunkle, so I roared.
"I felt much safer."
Good.
All right, then. Are you going to follow me this time?
I assume we did. Yes.
Yes, this time, yes.
Absolutely.
All right, let's
I
go.
don't know why you
Yes.
didn't follow him in the first place. You did.
We're marching along with our laudanum wearing off. Grunkle's getting more irritable.
You
All right,
guys,
because we're gonna start marching, right?
you guys press on. Moving
You
down.
want to talk about that Grunkle?
As you guys press on, moving down the trail, I need each one of you to roll one standard survival check.
I'm good at those.
I'm not good at surviving.
The sun is starting to set.
See, I'm good at those.
Oh,
Success.
Grunkle has
You
a
said
45%
survival?
chance of living.
You said standard survival, right?
Yes, sir. Success. Okay.
Wow.
Alexios is
time.
doing one as well.
I need each of you to name one creature you think you would find out here. Not all at once.
Gray two-horned being.
Okay.
Well, okay.
You don't have to say something like that, but go for it.
I mean, that's how you explained what it was, wasn't it?
Oh, you're
wait,
trying,
you mean,
he's trying to find the one that escaped with him that has a sword wound in it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
that's what I
no, just what kind of animal creature would you find out here? And you guys should have a pretty good idea of the area by now.
Squeak owls.
like. You're asking us to say something that we've spotted while we're doing our like camp stuff.
Sure. Or that you think you could spot.
We're in a
Yeah.
swamp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, snakes.
Okay.
Grunkle would like to. He would be thrilled to see a very colorful bird, like a parrot of some kind, but maybe with like long feathers that look like they're ribbons.
Okay.
Like if there's some
Crocodiles.
sort of colorful bird.
Okay.
Beard.
Crocodile.
Yeah, I guess crocodile.
All right. Perfect. As you guys are going along, you guys are traveling. You see Wylfer once again pull out an arrow. Quick draw, sling. Shoots a snake that was slithering across the path. You guys now have one snake skin, one snake
I tie it
meat.
to my belt. I just tie the entire snake to my belt.
All right. Add it to your inventory.
Is a snakeskin belt?
Will I find that thing in the compendium?
Probably
I don't
not. No, just add it to your inventory. As you guys are traveling along, you continue. You guys stop. You find a babbling brook. It looks like clean water. As Alexios bends down and is cupping some water to his face, Torvekek comes over, swings down his axe, and cuts off the head of a baby alligator that was squirming along the mud at the edge of the river. You can add that to your game. As you guys are going along, Grunkle, you reach up and grab, squeeze, and kill this predator bird that was standing on a branch overlooking the road. It seemed to be looking for like mice, game, something to kill. And before it even got a chance, you reach up, grab it, kill it, and bring it down. You're holding a bird, its head flops sideways. This bird seems to have silver feathers. Not super colory, but it's like a black silver mix of feathers going down it. You hold it in your hand, you turn, and it looks towards you, like head off to the side, mouth agape, beak spread.
Oh no.
Grunkle, it's okay.
Grunkle, sorry. Grunkle thought very pretty and wanted to have that bird, but now bird dead.
Grunkle, calm down. It could be just a chicken.
I don't like being told calm down. What drill sergeants say. They always say, calm down, bad berserker. To make me eat this stupid
I think
bird.
you're doing pretty.
Alexios,
Pretty well, Grunkle.
Alexios wants to. He's gonna come over. He's gonna roll.
Rolling at me.
Keep rolling at me. I'm gonna roll, and you can interpret this how you want. He's gonna roll a charm check. He did really well towards Grunkle. He wants to come over and he's like, Grunkle, it's all right. That bird's actually a killer. It was gonna threaten some of the other creatures in the area and them not be able to bring them home to their families, and you saved them. You saved those smaller creatures from this predator. You did good, bud.
So Grunkle, hero.
So far, I've seen nothing different.
I hand the knife back to Alexios. Sorry, forgot. I put it in my pocket.
Without taking his eyes off Grunkle, he kind of grabs it and puts it back in his bandolier, keeping eyes on Grunkle.
Torvekek's just off to the side, rubbing his forehead.
Grunkle is going to put most of the bird in his mouth, or at least as much as he can, but he wants to like get at least a few feathers and then hand them to his weird friend, Wylfer.
Weird friend, yeah.
Okay.
Mouth half full of
I mean-
bird saying, "We're like this, you like this."
Probably make arrows out of that, and I chuck them on my back.
Add it to your inventory.
But
I appreciate it.
You guys
They'll
move
come in
along,
handy.
and as the sun sets, you notice frost on the ground. You guys are nearing the mountain. Ahead of
Sorry,
you.
how many feathers was it?
Grunkle, how many feathers did you pull off and give to him?
it was probably like 3 because it was just like you like weird stuff, I bet.
Well, you watched me pocket a fucking boar tusk, so that's understandable.
Yeah, that's why I think you like weird trophies. Just to interrupt you though,
Yeah.
I don't have access to my token on this map, so it's completely black.
Oh.
I don't know if that's entirely what you wanted.
Nope.
It told me when we went to this map. It says you don't own any tokens,
Nope,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
and then it said
Yeah,
comma
it's done the same,
bitch.
so.
That
Yeah, I
really-
got the same thing. That was
How about now?
It also called you a bitch.
yeah, that's so
Oh,
strange.
Foundry's got balls. Like roll 20 is
Anyway,
just like, oh, I'm sorry.
I've put the feathers in my bag. It's called feathers type covered in ogre drool, quantity 3.
But they're also silvery with black highlights.
Are you guys able to see now?
No, it's the black screen still.
Stand by.
still
Stand
black,
by.
I mean.
Stand
Oh,
by.
there we go.
I
Wait,
see.
hold on. No, we're back. We're
Goodbye.
back to the swamp,
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
back to a black screen.
Black screen.
Still black screen.
You did
Yeah,
not
you
own
do
any
not own-
token.
Bitch.
Tokens are right here. What the fuck? Okay, hang on.
Yeah, it doesn't have to say that every time. You might try
I know, it
deleting our
gets real
tokens and then
hurtful, right?
dragging them
Yeah.
back
How
from
about now?
our character sheet.
Can you see Grunkle?
I can't see Grunkle. I get knocked down, but I Grunkle again. Yeah, that's the words.
You do not own any token with vision on this scene,
What the
bitch.
fuck?
Yeah, why?
Yes, you
That's
do.
just stop saying bitch at me.
Don't think I deserve that.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yes.
Yay!
And we're in a frosty area though.
I think that's where we were planning on being.
Yeah. Why can I?
Okay, I'm gonna center myself appropriately.
There we go. All right. So you guys are traveling along, and as you do, the sun starts to set, and you see some frost on the ground, but not a lot. But you notice you're at the base of the mountain. From here, it starts to go uphill, and at the base of the mountain, you see, normal wildlife, normal fauna, but mixed in, every 1 out of 50 trees are bleached white. Not like blinding white, but like it looks like like a real a different oak, a different wood. It's a completely different tree. Almost like they're not natural to the area. But you start seeing these white trees.
Clearly, they're covered in snow.
So,
We hit the brakes now. We hit the brakes. This is time to reverse track, turn around.
yes, you said don't go farther than white trees, so I guess we're done here. Head back to town,
Alright.
yes?
Well,
Alexios, do you want
unless-
to pitch in, or I know you joined them halfway through their adventure, but
Alexios
They're
knows
hunting
many
trip.
things. Tell us more about this area with a song, perhaps.
I don't know any songs of the local area, but I do know last time I traveled in the dark, I ended up in a swamp pit. Thankfully saved by a couple of heroes, which I am writing a song about.
Yeah. That'll be a
Grunkle
good
gets
swap
a-
song.
I hope Grunkle gets a good part of that song. Alright, so
Yeah.
I guess we're turning around. It's a bit
Ogre
strange that
in
you
a
just
swamp.
stopped putting traps here. It seems like there's a abundance of wildlife around here.
It does. You can hear plenty of wildlife in the area.
Well, but Grunkle think Wylfer not know about a serious situation in swamp area land here. You see, be very careful about the Fey folk. They are around these places and they're very, very tricksy. You don't want to mess with them, and I get the feeling that Weird Trees is definitely Fey folk. What do you think, you, Torvekek?
I think that we probably need to turn around and go home, yeah?
Yeah, boss said go home at this point, but also, maybe danger. Wilford, do you know Fey folk?
I've been in a prison cell for a very long time.
How long were you a prisoner? Are you all shriveled, made of meat? To like you wouldn't make good snack.
They still
That was
well,
meant
no,
for the
I mean,
GM, I guess.
I actually not 100% sure why they imprisoned me. Saw a
How-
dude walking along. They were like, "Hey, you get in the prison cell," and they had weapons. And I'm not well built. Let's let's head
No,
back
hold
to
on,
where
hold
it all
on.
you guys came from.
What did they make you do? Did they make you do labor? Were you like?
Well, you know the gray horned creature that led me out of the forest.
Yes, the turkey. Yes.
I was I was doing manual labor, cleaning out their cells, making sure the camp didn't smell like animal poop.
Oh, so weird. And okay, Torvekek.
And
Would,
they made me do all the butchering of the animals.
Yeah, Grunkle getting queasy. Grunkle not very much for the gore.
You asked. That is your fault.
Yeah, well, Grunkle
Explain
thought
why you walk away every other time.
Grunkle thought different thing that maybe you, I don't know, were offensive clergymen, and you got taken because you said profane things about your emperor.
No,
Grunkle not know.
Grunkle, not all of us, yeah, not all of us are hard men. Not all of us are military. Not all of us like to fight. Although he seems to do a very good job of pissing you off.
What?
I don't think
No.
I've upset Grunkle at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to where we were going, or where you guys are going. We
Okay,
are going,
well,
I
yeah.
guess.
We're going to turn around and walk the exact same path we walked, so.
Yep, pretty much. Let's go.
Reverse!
Okay.
Beep.
We just like turn around and walk the same way.
Yep. You guys turn around and you begin walking back along the trail. Who is leading?
We're chucking Alexios back in the hole that he
I-
was.
I
that you guys
suppose
found him?
I'm leading again?
Proper path still. Yeah, Torvekek, Grunkle part 2. And then. So take up 2. No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm still standing. I'll still stand behind Grunkle because
Yeah.
I'm watching, making sure the animals don't fall off the back.
and then Alexios because he likes to be at the back of our bus to write his like songs.
Okay. All right. Torvekek could go ahead and give me a survival check at challenging.
Great.
Wait, are we traveling at night?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay. If
Let's
that's
not
something I
do
missed.
that.
Yeah, no, I thought we still had daylight hours. My
No.
bad. Because
That's why I said you guys hit this as the sunset.
Okay, I missed that
Let's
part.
camp then. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope, let's camp.
Yeah, obviously we'd be camping. No, we're not going to be traveling back during the night. No.
I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, so I was like, all right.
No.
Your checks are just going to get harder, but I mean, it's possible, sure.
No, we're not stupid. Ish.
It's
I am,
debatable,
but they're
yeah.
not stupid. We would.
That's
would
also
stop there
debatable.
then.
Okay.
Well, God. Well, okay. So yeah,
I'm
if
never
it's
sure
nighttime-
if it's a misunderstanding or I don't want to step on your guys' toes. And you guys are like, no, we're heading back. And I'm like, well, but actually it's nighttime. And you guys are like, no, well, we wanted to head back. I'm like, oh, okay, like that's fine.
Well, that's
Sorry,
where that
yeah,
like
well, I
minus
didn't catch
10 is
what
like
time it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
That minus 10 is like yeah. So what's wrong with this situation? Oh, is it nighttime?
Mhm.
Do we have enough time to move away from the bleached trees before we set up some sort of camp?
That's up to you guys. I mean, it's the sun set as you guys were looking at these.
Yeah, we may as well just start.
So if you
here.
guys have light, you guys can move along. You guys could. I heard one of you guys had a lantern.
I do have a lantern.
Torvekek has a lantern.
It's up to you guys. I mean, there's plenty of options.
I mean, I have a torch, but yeah, I guess we'll set up camp here.
Okay.
I mean,
Keeping
there's
an
not really
eye on
much for it.
the area where the bleached trees were, just in case.
Okay. You guys go to set up camp. What would you guys like to do to set up camp? Are you actually setting up a camp, or are you just popping a squat, or what's the plan?
Yeah, since we're actually staying the night, we're actually going to set up a camp.
Okay.
Grunkle, do you wanna? Are you willing to put down one of those bundles of sticks you collected?
Grunkle didn't realize he was carrying a bunch of sticks with him.
Were you not collecting sticks while you were walking around before while I was butchering the animals?
It's all right, Grunkle. Just give him the sticks. It will be fine.
But Grunkle not feel comfortable giving all of his sticks.
Don't need a lot of sticks, just enough to make a campfire.
Okay, well, Grunkle could gather more sticks around the spot while you guys use some sticks to make campfire.
Sounds like a good idea. Thank you, Grunkle.
Yeah, so
Be nice.
Grunkle is going to gather sticks, and any sticks that he already has, I guess, he's going to take a few of them and crunch them as if they're popcorn. But
Did
Okay.
you just eat those sticks?
No, he's like just grinding them up with his teeth and then spitting it out like sunflower seeds. Like
Right.
Okay.
so he has his
Just
own
like
stick
popcorn.
stash, but he's also okay. Yeah, popcorn was a terrible choice. Here, let's-
You know, that popcorn that you put in your mouth and then spit out.
Sorry, sunflower seed sticks. Carry on.
Yeah.
yeah, let's go with sunflowers. Yeah, okay. So he's gathering some, and then he's using his personal stash because he wants to have his own sticks to crunch on, and he'll crunch menacingly as he gathers more sticks. So that once you guys use the initial stash of sticks, that's not his full stash, to start a fire, then he can bring more and stoke the fire.
Alright.
If that makes any stick logic in your
Okay.
stick economy.
So just to get this straight, Grunkle has handed over his stick bundles and is going out to
No, not
find.
all of them. Not all of them.
Okay, some of his stick
Enough
bundles,
to make a campfire.
and is going out to hunt for more firewood. Correct?
Just like around the general area,
Right.
not too far.
Right. Okay. Along the road, you've got about a 10-yard. If we're going off yards, you got about a yards like 30 feet or 3 feet, right? So it'd be 30 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Depends on your scale.
Fuck it.
Some things that's a lot. Sometimes.
You've got about a 30 feet, 10-yard kind of clearing here. You guys are sitting in the middle of. This is technically one of the paths, but you haven't come across anyone else traveling along this path except Wylfer. and friends. So
I popped out of the bushes. Thank you very much.
onto this path.
Onto this path.
Yeah, as did others. So you guys are setting up right here on this clearing. Like I said, about 10 yards pathway. So I'm guessing within that 10 yards is where Grunkle's kind of walking around picking up sticks.
Yeah.
Okay, you're able to find plenty. The area is littered with them. What is Wylfer doing?
Trying to light fire to the bundle of sticks that is supposed to be campfire.
Okay, go ahead and give me survival, and this is going to be at a routine.
I have a flint and tinder as well. So
Okay, then give me a survival at easy check.
Boop.
Success, great. Easily able to kick up a
campfire.
nice little fire there. What is Torvekek doing?
Well, seeing as everybody is already doing the fire and stuff, and I don't have any tents, I don't think. I don't think tents is the thing we actually have.
I don't believe so.
I have a sleeping roll with a blanket. I don't have a tent. You're correct.
So Torvekek's just gonna wander around the perimeter and make sure they have clear line of sight for a little bit. So
Okay.
that, yeah. So he'll be cutting stuff down with his axe if he needs to.
Okay, clearing some of the area. Once again, not once again, but I just want to make sure that Wylfer. Well, actually, all of you. What are you guys doing with your belongings? Are you guys carrying these on you the whole time while you're setting up? Or are you guys setting them down?
I'm gonna put my backpack down on my sleeping roll, and I'm gonna use it as a pillow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just carrying everything with me as I'm going around.
All right.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm gonna take off. Everything else I'll be.
The only thing I need to change, Wylfer, is in your trappings.
Yes.
You should have. Yeah, you do have it. Okay.
What do I have? Jesus.
Just there's something in your trappings. I just want to make sure you had access to it, which you do. All right. Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you go to sleep? What's the plan for the night? We've got a fire pit.
I only just met.
Yeah,
Take watches.
You've got a fire going. You've got some extra firewood being collected, and you've got a decently clear clearing of about 10 yards.
We need to set watches.
Yeah, Grunkle will either take the first or the last because he has a special howling that he does to make it so people know not to mess with us. Well, you don't want me to do that like in the middle of the night, like second watch. That would be like disruptive.
If I can take the second watch, would I be able to make some arrows out of the feathers and some of the sticks that Grunkle collected, or?
That'd be a great time to do it.
Alright. Yeah, I'll take the second watch then.
Okay. Does that mean which one is Torvekek taking? If any.
I can take whatever watch needs to be taken. Whatever's left.
Okay. How long are these watches? How long are you guys planning to camp for?
Long enough so that Grunkle can get fully healed again. So that we can get rid of whatever damage has happened, I assume.
Well, Grunkle heals like an ogre, which is the same pace as a normal human.
Grunkle also still has a javelin sticking out of him.
Yeah, we should probably get.
What all injuries do you have right now? You've javelins, you have arrows that were shot into you. Were you ever?
Has an arrow in
I think
him
you were
too.
slashed as well.
Yeah, so Grunkle not know what to do.
Don't worry, Grunkle. When it becomes first light, we will keep moving towards town.
Wylfer's
Hopefully they will have.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Hopefully they will have healer for you.
So if it's just become dark, we'll let if Grunkle wants to take first watch, probably everyone goes to sleep now. I'll take second watch, and when the sun comes up, we're done.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before they head to bed then? Grunkle, I'm supposing you're staying up?
Well, yeah. If I'm doing the first watch,
Yep.
I will do my shriek howls so that any living thing knows that a monster is here and not to bother it.
Okay.
Alexios, can I borrow that dagger again, please?
Alexios will once again pull it out, hand it over to you. He's gonna sit by the fire and work on his song. Does anyone have any peril threshold damage currently? Don't believe so.
I don't
Yeah, I
think
just don't
so.
Okay,
And I
Yeah,
can
she's
sleep
on
in
the-
muck and not get any peril from sleeping in muck.
that's right. All right. Alexios will kind of look to Grunkle, look to his bag, look to Grunkle, and be like, "Are we allowed to eat anything, sir?"
Hold that a bundle of sticks.
I mean, if you have food, feel free, I suppose.
Yeah, Grunkle is fine with you eating food. Oh, Grunkle's still wearing backpack. Ha 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 ha. Okay, Grunkle not used to being calm. Sorry. Okay. So Grunkle will take off his like equipment and put it near the fire so people can access it for food, potato wedges, and other food.
Okay.
Rabbits.
Alexios also
Rabbit
isn't
head
technically
food.
part of the town, so he wasn't sure if this food was for everyone. You found him
Yeah,
in
it's
a
for
swamp pit. Okay.
Eat your
Alexios.
food.
No plan.
Sorry, Wylfer. Okay, fair enough. Alexios will help himself to a meal before heading to bed. Yeah, I guess since everyone else just went to bed, he'll head to sleep
Well,
then.
well, we all eat, right?
None of you ate.
No. Oh, well, okay.
I'm gonna
Come
eat
on.
during my.
Yeah,
Well,
we
I
all-
asked
Stop making
repeatedly,
errors.
what do you guys do
No.
before you go to bed? You said nothing. I go to sleep. Okay.
No. We obviously eat dinner. There's no reason why we would skip dinner when we have food. And
This system has very specific punishments for starvation, for peril, for traveling, and I'm not just gonna assume you crouch
We'll be
and.
more-
I can't assume you crawl everywhere looking for traps. Okay.
yeah,
We've had a long day. I do fall asleep straight away, but in my watch, I take some food just before I start my watch and start making errors.
There you go.
We apologize for not being used to a system that's constantly trying to kill us.
You don't need to apologize. I'm asking questions. I'm not gonna force you guys to do anything. If you guys choose to do it, you can. I'm gonna recommend the stuff. I'm gonna be like, okay, dude, what about this? What about that? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I started my day sprinting. So as soon as like night falls, I set up my bag, I set up my sleeping stuff, I just fall asleep.
Yeah, sorry, tinnitus. Okay. Torvekek and Wylfer, you guys head to bed, and you guys actually have really pleasant dreams. You guys sleep peaceful. You immediately pass out, sleep like a baby, so to speak. Deep sleep, just comfy. Grunkle, I'm assuming you did your howling before they passed out, right? Probably while they were finishing up meals and getting ready for bed.
yeah.
Okay, so their sleep is going uninterrupted. Well, while you're camping, while you're out there, kind of watching the tree lines, they're both sleeping, passed out. The fire's still going. You're making sure it's staying stoked. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
What else would you like to do during your watch?
Keep a diligent watch on the forest lines. Make sure nothing's coming at any of my allies.
Okay.
Maybe walk around sort of gorilla-like at a few points on all fours,
Okay.
sniffing at the air, being like, "Can I smell my enemy?"
Mm-hmm.
And being like, "Oh, Grunkle, your arm kind of hurts me. Well, let's not do that." But, yeah, there was
Javelin
Grunkle's
still.
just keeping him. Yeah, it hurts.
All right. You finish doing another perimeter check. You head back to the fire. You're sitting there. You throw some more wood on there, keeping it stoked. And you could have swore Torvekek went around and cleared the area. But it's just littered with, I mean, there's debris everywhere. Twigs, sticks, branches. I mean, even just walking back to the campfire, snap, snap, crack, crack as you were walking back. How long do you want to stay awake and stay on watch for?
I mean,
You guys said
several
one
hours?
watch. I don't know how. Several
I
hours.
assume. Yeah.
How long are the nights?
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you guys want to wake up at 6, if you want to wake up at 8, if you want to wake up at 10, I mean, quote unquote, it's, you know.
First light, man.
If sunset is at 6 p.m.,
Assuming,
roughly,
yeah.
maybe, then we're doing a 12-hour like thing, and we probably spent an hour setting up camp, and so we've got 11
So
hours
there's
left.
4 of us, so it's like a 3-hour watch each.
I think there's only
Yeah,
3
and
of us taking watch though.
I might do, well, I was gonna say I might do a 4, but yeah, Grunkle is probably pretty tired after a 3.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. I was just getting an idea. Okay. So I mean, obviously time is relative, but you feel, you know, a couple hours has passed. The area is filthy again. The road is covered. The campfire has stayed lit. You were able to maintain that. You've heard plenty of wildlife in the area. It's been pretty constant. You know, little chitters, squeaks, squaws. What would you like to do?
This is a question to me, right?
Yes.
I'm going to keep remaining diligent. In watching over the campfire in the area and making sure nothing's sneaking up on us.
Okay. How much longer do you want to go for then?
3 hours total.
Well, that has passed.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So yeah. So now I would wake up the second in line, which would be Wylfer.
Okay.
Give him a little nuzzle with my finger. I put like my finger on his chin and just kind of move his chin around gently to try and like make him shake his head awake, like as if he's saying, "No, no, Grunkle, don't shake my head at me." That Grunkle.
Wylfer, you've been having probably some of the best sleep, and you wake up with your mouth agape and an ogre staring
Please
at you.
remove your hand from my face.
It's from chin, but okay, yes, I'll remove my finger from your chin.
Thank you. I
It is your
appreciate it.
time.
Do you have something comfortable to sleep on, or are you?
Yeah, got it right over here. And Grunkle's gonna go lay on the grass, just slam into the ground, lay on. You could probably hear a twig snap too.
Lots
I
of
grabbed
twigs
the
snap.
blanket. I grabbed the blanket off of my bedroll, and I just put it over the top of Grunkle.
It covers
My left
His
leg.
shoulder.
most of your belly.
I mean, it's the thought that counts, right?
Yeah.
And I roll up my bedroll, and I put it onto my backpack, and I put my backpack on. I grab a bundle of sticks, and I keep a vigilant eye while
Heads
I'm,
off down the road.
while I'm whittling some arrows.
Grunkle would like to say as he's going to sleep, "Your watch will end eventually, and you'll want to spike it back."
I'll just lie on top of you. It's fine.
Even better.
I grab a handful of the food that's still sitting beside the fire, and I throw that back in, and grab a bundle of sticks, start whittling that, and keeping an eye on the surroundings.
Okay. I'm 3. Go ahead and roll a 1d3 for me.
1d3?
Yes, sir.
Just a random 1d3?
Yep. Completely random. Perfect. As you do your watch, you're able to fashion 3 more arrows.
And I assume I used the feathers that were in my inventory.
You did use the feathers, yes.
3 more arrows, you said.
During your watch, you fashion these arrows. You're crafting. You're sharpening out the arrowhead. Fastening it in, tying it on. You notice that you could have swore Torvekek, you made the fire. Grunkle helped getting firewood. What did Torvekek really do anything? Helping with camp. I mean, the area is just I thought he went around and cleared the area, but it's there's just debris everywhere.
I'm gonna look at the 2 people that have been asleep for the longest. Torvekek and
Alexios.
Alexios. They don't have sticks and stuff on them, do they?
They do.
I'm gonna brush all the sticks off of them.
You brush the sticks off of them. And you notice nothing. There's no sounds. Seems everything's gone to sleep.
The sticks off of them made no sense. Oh, okay.
No, no, that made sound, yeah. But it seems like the swamp has gone to sleep. What would you like to do?
There's no nocturnal animals? That's a bit strange.
Doesn't seem like it. Otherwise, the fire's still going. You've kept that stoked. You've got 3 brand new arrows ready to go. They seem sturdy.
They seem sturdy?
Yep. Probably a couple hours has passed.
Yeah. Just a couple hours. I got 1 more hour left on my watch, I assume.
Give or take.
Alright. I'm gonna do just in the lit area of the area, so where the campfire's light reaches to. I'm just gonna do a quick circle around the camp.
Okay. So it's about a 10-yard kind of clearing, and I say clearing, not it's like a pathway. 10 yards across. The light probably illuminates about half of that, so 5 yards either way. You guys, I'm assuming, you're just kind of in the middle.
I didn't put the dagger away. I've still got that drawn.
Okay. So you've got the dagger out. You're doing a quick perimeter as you're walking. You're the typical crunch on your foot as you kind of move around the 5-yard, 15-foot radius. I think I'm using these words correctly. Could be circumference, whatever.
Doesn't matter. I'm walking around the edge of where the light is.
Absolutely. Everything seems fine. Seems quiet. You don't see any eyeballs watching you. They see you, but you don't see them.
You can't see anything.
I'm just fine.
Yeah. I think that's the best I can do.
All right.
For keeping everyone safe.
All right. Seems like it's been enough time. Sun's not up yet.
No, does Torvekek wear a helmet?
Yes, but I'm assuming he would have took it off before he went to bed.
I put down. Oh, don't put down the dagger. I put the dagger in back, and I wake up Torvekek at the end of my watch.
All right, Torvekek, you've been sleeping great.
Keep a good eye out. The area you said you cleaned up, made softer, is something strange is happening, definitely. And I go and just lie down on top of Grunkle.
Sits up like, you told me this and just leave? Okay.
I mean, I'm still awake. I haven't gone back to sleep yet. I'm paranoid as fuck.
You just went over there. You did not give much explanation. Just that stuff is weird.
Look, I'll be awake for another good hour or so longer. If anything happens, I'm still here.
He says,
Grunkle,
"This is weird. I'm going to sleep."
Hug him.
Absolutely. You get snuggled by Grunkle.
Around him and locks him in.
I'm stuck, but I'm still awake.
Torvekek gets up and starts walking around the clearing again. Fucking pieces of shit. He starts cutting the vines away again.
Yeah, I mean,
I did not stoke the fire while I was awake.
I guess I will do that as
What
well.
the
Yeah.
while I'm walking around.
I guess while I was whittling all the like
Oh, good point.
wood pieces were just falling into the fire. It's not much, but it kept it embering for a bit.
yeah, the fire's embered. You're down to about maybe 2-3 yards of visibility.
Torvekek will start messing with that too.
Okay. So this is like when the morning shift comes in and they're like, what did the closing shift even do? The place is filthy. Fire's not stoked. The place is filthy. Okay, so Torvekek, you're gonna start clearing away the trails again and stoking the fire.
Yep.
As you do, you hear. Well, you've heard nothing. The forest is quiet.
Is the dagger just a basic dagger by any chance?
It is. It's a throwing knife.
Oh, it's a throwing knife. Okay,
Yeah.
can I just? I'd find that in Zweihander weapons, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're just keeping it.
I'm just gonna put it in my bag, and if he asks for it back, he asks for it back.
All right.
To be fair, that if you're borrowing a weapon consistently, it's worthwhile, I think, to like put it in just so you, like when you say you borrow it, you can actually use it.
Yeah, works for me.
Oh, I'm now over encumbered.
Nice.
What is weighing me? What is this?
Could
I
have.
I stuffed the snake. Well, I assume while we were standing there putting the rations and stuff down, I would have stuffed the snake into the ration bag.
Okay.
Fine, I'll add it to my quest.
We've enrolled. Yes, I know most dwarves are Scottish, but in this world, I've decided the dwarves, at least the ones from my mountain, have the Russian accent. That's that's the story I'm going with.
Well, that was like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
he
I was
must
like,
still be here. I don't know.
Okay, so while you're clearing and stoking the fire and kind of getting things going, you hear this chittering. This
Son of a bitch. Why can't things just leave me alone? Torvekek gets up and picks up the lantern and kind of shines it out towards the tree line.
You see what looks to be the smaller than you humanoid, a child. I mean, you can only see like a small, like silhouetted type figure at the edge of the clearing, kind of looking, and you see its eyes looking at you. Its kind of head is cocked sideways.
What the fuck are you? Torvekek just kind of squints at it.
I assume at this point I'm already falling asleep.
Yeah, it's been a while. He's cleared and stoked the fire and everything. And what were you doing, Torvekek?
Just kind of squinting at it, trying to figure out what it is. The fuck is that thing?
It's just standing there. It kind of cocks its head to the other side, looking at you. Here you go. You hear. Help. Can you help me?
That depends. What do you need help with?
I'm lost.
Okay, well, why don't you come to me instead of me coming to you in the deep dark forest, yes?
I want my mom.
Well, your mom is not here, and I am not going in the forest in the dark, so you have two choices. You turn around and go into the darkness again, or you come to me and we can go find your mother in the morning.
Can you help me?
Are you even listening to me?
I'm scared.
Torvekek just kind of kicks the human dwarf, the human elf thing that's lying on top of Grunkle. Wake up!
How'd you reach this high?
Yeah,
Jump
just
kicked.
like a high axe kick or something. Like
This
doing-
dwarf just he runs over and leaps into the air and it's like, eh.
Wake up!
Okay, alright, I guess I'm awake. Shit. Ow.
Do you
That's
see that?
Interesting. I can't move. How do we make Grunkle release?
And it's at this point, Torvekek, you see another one steps out of the woods.
Oh fucking shit!
I slap my hand
Can
down.
anyone help me?
I slap my hand down on
Help!
Grunkle.
And it's at this point
Oh, like this.
you guys see multiple sets of eyes peering out of the woods. And the first one that was talking to Torvekek moves forward, and you see the eyes kind of lower as it gets down on all fours and kind of crawls forward. As it comes into the light, it's what looks to be a tree. It's some kind of it's a humanoid figure, but made of branches, twigs, sticks, intertwined, woven together, creating limbs, appendages. Its mouth kind of a gnarled, like fangs, as it kind of crawls forward and looks at you and goes, "Won't you help me?" As they all lurch forward,
Alexios, I'm gonna wake this thing up.
you see them, a bunch of them, kind of eyes opening in the woods, start scrambling towards the camp, full speed.
Torvekek picks up a stick that's on fire from the fire and starts waving it at him.
That's where we're gonna end today's session.
Fuck!
Well, guys, this is King's Crossing. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 5. We're going to take a quick break because we didn't get to during the game. I apologize for that. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with Under the Table, where we break down the session, talk about everything that happened, what's going on, and where we go from here. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Huge shout out to the players. We'll do a quick outro for anyone who's not able to stick around during the Under the Table. So, real quick, my name's Wrath. I'm the DM here at the official Twitch, the official Wrath on Twitch, where we've got multiple games going on. There's this one called the King's Crossing. You'll also be able to see a new one coming. It's a Pokemon game, Pokemon D&D. You might have even some players from this game transferring over to that one. Not transferring, leaving, but like also playing in that one. We've also got another game that gets hosted on this channel, DM by Mr. Pickles. I'll let him talk about that here in a minute. But all kinds of stuff going on. My name's Wrath. You can find me here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Mr. Pickles?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Pickles. I play Grunkle, the ogre that isn't terribly smart but tries to be a hero. I guess you wanted me to talk about my game.
If you want to, you don't have to.
Yeah,
Shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, it's just a chance to shout you out.
yeah, I guess. So yeah, when we're trading off our GM like crown here. So when Wrath isn't GMing, then it's going to be me, and I'm going to be continuing my Strange Town of Golden Ridge campaign for whoever wants to play, I guess. And yeah, that's me. I also have a podcast that you can find on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor. It's called And I Took That Personally. Brad's in it, so it's not just me. I have another person there who's very smart. And the episode that's coming out this month, not out yet, well, next month, I should say, March, is Mazes and Monsters, about why D&D will ruin your life.
I'm excited. You guys just recorded that one. Recording go well?
Yes. And yes, the recording went well,
Good.
and now I feel anxious because all of the editing power is in his beautiful hands.
Oh, he's editing this one.
Yeah, I don't have time. And he's like, this time I'm going to do it for us.
Fun.
Okay.
All right. Shifty.
But I'm supposed to be shameless self-promoting.
Yeah, this is
Like,
just usually we do our shout outs at the end of
Bellinor.
usually we do our shout outs at the end of Under the Table, but these videos get released in 2 parts, so this would be one part, that would be another part, and I feel like, I want you guys to at least get your shout outs in the video.
Yeah,
So I was giving you a chance to do it.
So yeah, other than playing Wylfer Bellinor in this wonderful creation, I also stream with Wrath on basically every day of the week. And on the Shifty_Games channel.
There you have it, Shifty_Games on Twitch. Fred?
I exist. I don't have anything going on. I just am here and I play D&D, and that's about it.